Okay, so I, I'm a scary nigga. All right, look, I'll say it. I'm a scary nigga. However, not too pass blame on because we love our kings to be accountable. I think it's hereditary. All right, so my dad, OG admitted scary nigga, recently told me he never taught me how to ride a bicycle as a child because he was afraid I was gonna get hurt. And then that just took me like on a downward spiral of thinking of like, yo, I've always been afraid of things. I remember playing baseball and I was afraid to get hit by the ball. That's got to be like rule number one. You can't play baseball and be afraid to get hit by the ball. So after baseball gate, I started going deeper and deeper, investigative journalism levels into my thoughts and my psyche and trying to understand how anxiety, how nervousness always played a role in things that mattered the most to me. So that's a job interview, that's first dates, that's social interactions with women, and most importantly, creativity. I think the higher the importance of it in my life, the more anxious and nervous it made me. And to a certain extent, it paralyzed me because I don't think I was ever fully there in a lot of those things. Dude, I can remember working on albums, working on mixtapes, and before I even lay bar number one, I'm already thinking about the finish line from a product standpoint. I'm thinking about how people are going to receive it, whether critically, from the team, from my friends. And all that did was took me back to that place as a child of like the pressure. Man, I got to get this right. I got to get this right. I got to get this right. But all I did was take energy from me, prolong the process, made it stagnant, made me extremely hypercritical. Mix that with being over-reliant on others' opinions. A recipe for disaster. So how did I move forward? Did I move forward? So that team that I spoke about earlier, now everybody was gone. Everybody went and did their own thing. We'll talk about that at a later date. With everyone gone, I had to recreate myself. And the goal ultimately was to trust myself creatively. And the way that I got there was by one, leaning into feel, and two, validating my own taste, which, if I must say, is pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. I felt like if I followed what felt right creatively, regardless of the criticisms, I'm good. The job is done because I did what felt right. And regardless of whatever anyone says, you can't argue feeling. Why did my voice crack? You can't argue feeling. Yeah, feeling is that thing that draws you to another human. Feeling is that thing when you see that outfit, pair of sneakers, pair of boots, pair of shoes, you're like, yup, that's me. See art, it just resonates with you on a high level. It's so indescribable. It's so indescribable. But you know, when you feel it, it's felt. Well, I felt like an incomplete sentence, but it felt like the complete sentence. Listen, this isn't a happily ever after story. We're creatives. Things are going to come out ass sometimes, and that's perfectly fine. I think the biggest thing that's helped me overcome the overthinking, the nervousness, the anxiety is the reps. The more I do it, the more unattached I become to the actual result and thinking about something. Just create it, let it be, and then we'll see where we go from there. I think it's been the most liberating thing that's happened to me creatively, and it's the reason why I think I'm at my best right now as a creative, as a writer, as a recording artist, is because I'm just in it, man. I think this approach has not only helped me as a creative, but it's also helped me as a human because it's helped me get out of my head more and more. And the more I'm out of my head, the more I'm here, and the better I can serve whoever I'm talking to in the moment and interacting with in the moment. Yeah, bro, it's kind of ill how through experience and almost necessity, I've been able to minimize anxiety in the creative space. I know creatively, it doesn't play a role whatsoever. It truly doesn't. I've just continually followed feeling, followed my heart, followed my gut, and it's got me here, man. Feeling as great about my music as I've ever felt. Super grateful for that. But I would love to hear how y'all overcame anxiety, or if you are dealing with anxiety, what are the things that you think are holding you back? And like that, we gone. Peace.